Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am here to do your reading, your daily reading for July 4th, 2019. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's for any and all sun signs. If you feel like it resonates with you, this is for you. It's my intention that this feels like a personal reading, okay? So if you are resonating, stay on. If not, feel free to stay on for the entertainment or to cheer on and root on the people that this is for. Okay, now keep in mind that time spirals, it goes just like that. So what does that mean for energy? What it means is that you can resonate with this reading now, July 4th, 2019, or at any time in the future, 4 years from now, 4 months from now. Whenever you are guided to view this video is when you are meant to hear these messages. Same is true for all of my past videos. If you go through my archives and see all the other ones that I've done, if you're drawn to those certain videos, you're meant to hear those messages when you're drawn to them. Doing my energy work before pressing record, they channeled to me connectedness. Before I started to do my energy work, I was actually feeling irritated. Someone's feeling sort of irritated or under pressure, under undue pressure that they don't want to be under. You know, they don't like some sort of pressure. So I had to really work to negate that. And the connectedness, it's being connected without the insecurity of attachment. So when you're connected to someone in its healthy, pure form, there's no insecurity. There's no what they're trying to communicate through this is the healthiness of being connected to someone else, spiritually, sexually, emotionally, mentally, and the fact that it's a very pure connection, being connected to this person. You might feel connected to someone right now. This would be a very healthy connection. This is what they're saying. I have to go with it. This is someone you're connected to. I'm feeling like it's in the 5D, in the fifth, you know, just up here in the ethereal world. And this connection is very strong. I think someone has a fear that it's an attachment, that it's an unhealthy attachment. I think that's what this, yeah, because they're making it very clear that it's connected, not attached. Look at her in all her glory, the Queen of Cups. This is psychic. I mean, it could, at the very least, this is a very intuitive female. She feels her emotions very acutely, very strongly, and she's coming up very, okay, so she's looking at that chalice. It's covered. It's the only chalice in the entire deck that is covered. And she knows what's inside. Only she knows what's inside. Maybe the High Priestess also knows what's inside, but the Queen of Cups has this intuition about her, the psychic ability that she knows what's inside because she is this chalice. She knows what it's like to hold. She knows what it's like to keep something close to her and protect it responsibly. This is exactly what I'm talking. This is exactly what they were just channeling to me. The Queen of Cups is connected without attachment. She can be connected to her family. She's connected to her husband, her children, her extended family, her mother-in-law, her father-in-law, you know, her husband's family, her own family, all the children of the... She's connected to every single person. Every single person feels like they have a special connection with her, a special relationship with her. When she's with them, they feel like it's just her and this other person. When they sit down, they go over to her house for coffee in the morning or brunch on the weekend, and they sit across from her, and it's just those two. She creates a sanctuary out of every single relationship that she's in, every single close relationship. It's a sanctuary. It's a safe place that she creates. And it's in this space of connectedness that this other person feels completely, totally safe being vulnerable. And that's the trust that she never betrays. The high evolved Queen of Cups. The lower evolved Queen of Cups. The lower evolved, the uninitiated, it's attachment. It's unhealthy attachment. It's um it's when you are so attached to an outcome of a situation, you're attached to an answer to a question, you're attached to an opinion of the person you're talking to. So the low evolved Queen of Cups will sit across from someone and it'll be conditional. Her support of what you're trying to do or talk about is conditional. Her opinions are conditional upon, it's attachment. She's so attached to opinions and outcomes and, you know, her own emotions in it, her own security. There's projection going on. There's toxicity, emotional toxicity, where, maybe someone doesn't want to go to her house ever. They don't want to go to her house for brunch. They don't like the husband's new wife. They don't like their son's new wife. They don't like their dad's new girlfriend. Whoever this woman is, they don't want to be around her because they don't feel safe talking to her. They don't feel emotionally safe. Forget being vulnerable. They don't enjoy her. She's not a personality. She's just paranoia. She's just manipulation. She's just bitterness. She's just exploitation. She's just pettiness. She's just gossip. She's just unhappiness. She herself is very unhappy. She's someone who's never happy, actually. And it's always other people's fault. She's always a victim. She's always in pain. It's always about her. She doesn't understand how to relate to other people, respecting their boundaries, emotional boundaries. When you're like that, when you go around and you're always talking to people about how you're a victim in some situation, at work you're a victim, your ex, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mother, your son, it's always victim, victim, victimhood. And you feel so bad about this because all these other people are doing something to, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on, and no one wants to be around that. It's so negative. It's this black hole of, just sucks you right in. And so people, oh, thanks for inviting us, but we're going to go on a hike. We're going to go away for the weekend. We're going to get some fresh air, but thank you for inviting us over. And no one really wants, the only thing that she's going to attract vibrationally is other little, gossips and other little, like attracts like. So she's only going to survive well around others that are kind of in that narrow, lower evolved Queen of Cups vibration. So she's attaching herself to all these different things that she should not be attached to. So that's an unhealthiness. That's female toxicity, betraying boundaries, making someone else instantly responsible for making her feel better. So it's not you go to sit down for coffee with her and it's not even about how your day was or what happened at work. It's about you doing damage control because something's going on with this person. Does not have to be female. This is just the energy. Remember, blur these signs, the genders, and the ages. So as you can see, complete opposite of the higher evolved Queen of Cups, who is connected to every single person in the family and cares about every single person in the family in a very healthy and respectful way, where there's just truth and honesty and integrity and boundaries and consideration and empathy and just real genuine love. There's so much love there, and it's about that. It's about honoring that connectedness and honoring that trust that exists between her and this other, whoever she's talking to. Like I said, they all feel like they have a special relationship with her. That when they go over to her house for coffee, she's not thinking of anything else but you. No one else is there but you. And that's how the high evolved Queen of Cups operates. That's how she moves through the world. She looks at the chalice that's covered, not unlike this chalice that's covered. She just stares at it and she sort of smiles because she knows exactly what's inside. It's not, it's her secret. It's her secret to keep. It's her secret to know. it's her grail. She is the Holy Grail, and she has the Holy Grail within her. So people put themselves and their soul into her, and she keeps it safe, and she keep it secret, keep it safe, you know. And that's why she's like this guardian of people's trust and people's truth and people's vulnerabilities, and that's the perfect card to come up right when I'm talking about what I was channeling just now. Can't make it up. We can't make this up, guys. Okay. We have counterparts instantly, everyone. This is incredible. I don't remember getting these counterparts. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. So now we have the counterparts. This could be a water sign couple. I'm going to say this is the person you're connecting with. This is the person you're connecting with. You both have this telepathic connection. You both have this spiritual connection that you just feel it inside. You just know it inside. Okay? And you, like I said, you are connected and not attached. So you both have your own. See, they're both on different. He's on a slab of concrete and she's on this little inlet or island or, little thing. And they're both having all the water around them. They both can do so well surviving with all this water around them on their thrones, with their chalices. They can ride out the waves. They can go with the flow. They can go with their own flow and each other's flow. Okay? Doesn't have to be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We are in Cancer solar eclipse energy. We are also in Mercury retrograde energy. We are also, that's what I wanted to mention as well. So I have my ephemeris, okay? I felt the shift too. Today, Venus shifted from hold on. Gemini. Venus shifted from Gemini into Cancer. So now this Cancer solar eclipse has this Venusian quality to it. It's love, it's luxury, it's relating, it's how you give and receive love. It's also what you like, what you really like on a foundational level, what makes you feel good. And with Venus shifting into Cancer, what makes you feel good, there's a really heavy familial thing to this energy. We also had Mars shift into Leo recently, which is going to give everyone a sense of entitlement. Or not an entitled, sorry, I'm right. A sense of I'm right. Everyone's going to feel, but this Venusian color cast to this solar eclipse, I felt it all day today. The amorous feelings that, that what we're going to like has to do with family. It has to do with an ideal feminine, an ideal masculine in the context of, it's like you like to make babies, but creative sex, where you have sex because you're thinking about creating life, and that is part of the thing that excites you. That is part of the thing that makes you amorous. And I'm getting a lot of that, all day today. Someone's very, very amorous, very, and I'm like, I bet you any money Venus shifted. And I checked it, and of course Venus did shift into Cancer. So this is very much coming up to light, ideal feminines, what people kind of idealize as far as a feminine quality. And like I said, it doesn't have to be male, doesn't have to be female, but just the energy itself is very, very, and then it's adding this color cast to the solar eclipse where it's going to soften things. It's going to soften things to be Venusian, very, very, very watery, very watery. We are swimming in the waters of not even just emotion, but intuition. Your dreams could be coming alive. Your dreams could just be, like the floodgates just, they just showed me in Inception. I know I talk about Inception all the time. It's one of my favorite movies ever. In Inception, it's in the beginning of the film where he's in the dream that's a test. And he's standing there, and all around him you see these like at the big corners um of the structure, and the water just all the way around, and you watch him go, and then he takes off. But it's like that. It's this, we're now submerged in this Cancerian, watery, completely drenched in feeling and intuition, and this yearning to connect, but connect with our freedom, connect with what. And see, Mars moving into Leo is very much about self-expression. We want to love and be loved for who we are as an individual, and to express ourselves in an honest, unfiltered, instantly acceptable way. We don't want to be having to change ourselves or hide ourselves. Leo is the most creative. It's the sun. Okay, it's so bright and vivacious, and look at me, appreciate my talent, appreciate my worth, and let me be who I really am. That's the Martian drive that we have, that just shifted. And now we have Venus shifting into Cancer. That's just really kicking this, it's fire and water. What's fire and water equal? Steam. This is steamy. This couple, this connection that you have with this other person is steamy. I mean, if you two, we'll pull more cards. I can't believe, oh my God, we're 17 minutes in and I just pulled 2 cards. This is a different day. Oh, I'm telling you, the daily readings are just so special to me. This couple, you two are steamy in the 5D, and I can't tell yet if you are together. I'm not feeling like you're together. I'm feeling like that all this energy is what you're feeling in your dream world, like you're dreaming of each other, and then your intuition. Like you can feel each other even though you're not physically together. This is a couple that feels each other. They feel each other. They feel each other's pain, each other's victory. They feel each other's, they're just so energetically connected, not attached, and if they are, they're not going to admit it to each other. They're not going to, it's not like a thing. It's not like an unhealthy thing. Their connection is extremely evolved. And the thing about this is that they're not insecure. That's the biggest thing about this, is that they are their own people, and they are not insecure about anything, about their union, about this person's life, that person's life. It's connectedness. They're just supremely connected. And because they are connected in a way that is so pure and highly evolved, it's like, at least in the 5D, nothing can chip away at it. Because it's so deep, it's so deep down, it's so intuitive. It's something that both of these individuals know on such a deep level that no one else can get to it. It's that protected. It's very protected. Because think of it this way. When you die, no one will have seen everything that you've seen. No one person will have been with you through every single feeling and thought and experience from beginning to end. At the end of your life, you will have yourself to go through your memory of experience with. And it's that relationship with yourself that determines how you feel about your time here, how you feel about what you did here, who you were with, what you did, what you didn't do, all that you accomplished and learned. And with yourself about this connection. And that's why no one else can chip away at it, because it's not something that anyone else can understand. No one else needs to understand it. This Queen of Cups has the covered chalice because she knows already what's inside. This is I love tarot and astrology. It's so rich in metaphor. Just like this, you have this connection with this other person as if this chalice were deep inside of you. And you're just like, you're totally keeping the lid on it. You're keeping the lid on, you're keeping it secret, you're keeping it safe. And no one else is going to like open it. No one else is going to take it from you. It's that deep down. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if I'm talking to the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. You or the cross watcher, I don't know. And I don't know if this other, let's pull a card. I'm sorry. They just really wanted me to, I didn't know where it was going to go today. Oh my God. You guys are just, your best friends. Your best friends in the 5D. If you're not together yet, you will be best friends in the third dimension, the 3D reality. This is complete camaraderie. This is absolute, this is a soul friendship. This is a soul mate. This is a soul's, this connection that you have with, oh my God, and more cups. All these cups of love, look. I just can't. I love these cards so much. See how he's taking a step towards her and he's reaching out his hand like so innocently? You are connected spiritually in a very deep way. I'm feeling this has yet to happen. I feel like this union has yet to really be official in the third dimension, in the 3D reality. He's taking this ever little so baby step, this little, you know, and she's receptive. She's receiving it. And we have the lion's head of carnal desire and passion and the wings, you know, above them, sanctioning this union. Like I said, it's steamy. It's steamy because the sex that you have it's visceral. Trust me, it's visceral. It's very primal. It's very instinctual. And part of that attraction, part of what creates the steam coming from your bodies is that procreative, creative aspect. The water is creation. The water is creativity. In all metaphor, in all symbolism, water is always the subconscious. It's always creativity. And what's more creative than creating human life? You have recognized that you have found the person that you want to create with. Create family, create emotional legacy, create art, actually. This could be art, artists, you know, but you've just found the counterpart. You found the partner. You found the comrade. You found the one that'll finish your sentences. You'll finish their, you know, just very, very in tune to each other. And why is it that they found each other in the 5D before the meeting? I feel like this is a meeting. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys won't even believe this. Did you see them coming out? You have to tell me if you saw them. Okay, first, the Three of Cups. More cups. Reunion. Soulmate. See, you're coming back into union with the soulmate. The next card out, the Six of Cups. This is the past life connection right here. Do you see how he's giving a little cup of flowers to his little female childhood friend? This is the past. This is nostalgia. You're being reunited with a soul's, you know, you've been soulmates. This ain't your first rodeo together in lifetimes. This is a past life connection and you're being reunited with them. It's so obvious. It's so clear. It's clear as day. Okay. And then the next, these, and they all kind of, they came out in a little thing here. Is that too much at once? Am I overwhelming you with the goodness? Okay. The Star card, healing, inspiration. Okay. This is balance. This person heals you or you heal them. They create a sense of balance and calm within you or you in them. Take this as it resonates. She has one knee down on the physical conscious land, and she has one foot in the subconscious realm, the water. Okay. These stars, this is reflected in the chariot's canopy above his head. These stars are falling like this onto her. She is the star. She is made of stardust. It's like she's out of this world. I mean, she's truly one of a kind. She's special. A really good friend of my ex, I was so proud. She said this to him in front of me. She said, you know, you can walk around the world 4 times and not find anyone like her. That's this card. They see you or you see them as a person that you can walk around this planet 4 full times and not find anyone else like them. Why is that? Because they were made for you. You're made for each other. You really are. It's like perfect counterparts. And then look at this, the 10 of Cups with the World. Look. Coming into union with this person, they are your 10th cup. You are their 10th cup. It completes a major cycle. And when this happens, it's the reward. It's the reward for hard work done, soul work, really hard, long, painful soul work that you can put away. You can forgive whoever you need to forgive and move on from whatever you need to move on from so that you can be in this, so you can actually express this in the physical realm. And you can just be happy. This is the beginning. Look, the family. Look at. You could be starting a family with them or you merge families. So if you have a child, a teenager, they have a couple kids or a couple teenagers, when you get together, it's like you complete the family. It's like you are a family. It already feels like the family. They already feel like your family. There's something so familiar about them. They feel familiar. When you meet them, it'll be like, oh, now they're all slippery. Now it'll be like they're reuniting with a soulmate, a past life connection. That's why they feel so familiar to you. That's why you can fall in love with them before you even meet them. I feel like by the time you meet them or when you physically are with them, you're already in love. If not, it happens in the eyes. It happens when you're looking into each other's eyes. Look at how they're looking into each other's eyes right here. I don't know how 28 minutes and 30 seconds went by so fast. I feel like I just sat down. I don't even know what I've been talking about this whole time. No, I knew it felt, I don't know. And then the last card right here. This is that meditative rest after such a, I feel like whatever it took for you two to come together, it was a lot. This world card is telling me that there could be a 30-year cycle, a big life-altering change coming to a close. And it ends and begins with this relationship. Something else begins. It's very fertile. Something else begins. It's like you were never able to really start your life. It really feels that big. It really, I'm telling you, with Venus coming into Cancer, it adds a boost to the solar eclipse that is very much about love and like real family, soul family. The Cancer, Capricorn, this eclipse family in Cancer and Capricorn began last July. So something is being resolved throughout this family of eclipses. So look back to January, like I said, January, February this year. Look back to July of last year. There could have been problems in July of last year. Big shifts that were just, but this July solar eclipse in Cancer has this boost. And then with Mercury going retrograde soon, we're already in the shadow. It's the past. It's things coming back up for re-examination. It's also, it can bring back karmic exes, but it's also bringing back a soulmate from a past life, someone further than that. I mean, I think we're done. It's just, so after you two come together, after you two come into union, I think this is the rest after that. I think, I don't know, go on vacation. I thought about that today. I thought about going back to Germany. I'll still do readings, don't worry. I'll still come out. Oh, yeah, I will end it. I know I can just go on and on and on. This is really kind of, it's really an incredible visual. Just one more time. First two cards straight out the gate. And this is led by intuition. This is really led by your inner knowing. So as you move forth in the month of July, just rely on your intuition. Really listen to yourself. Take some time alone. Separate your aura, your physical energies from others, and just really be alone with yourself and know what you know. Trust what you know. I feel like there's you know, the King of Cups, he hides what he feels from the world, but the higher evolved King of Cups still knows what he knows. Whether or not he's putting the facade up for the rest of the world, the higher evolved will know what he knows. The lower evolved, or on their way to you know, because you can start as a lower evolved Queen of Cups and mature and grow and evolve into the higher evolved Queen of Cups, and we don't pass judgment on that. And in the same token, we don't judge the King of Cups for starting somewhere and then evolving through that. So the lower evolved King of Cups are rather on his way as he's growing and evolving in this journey. It's like when he's pushing his feelings out, and it's like he feels this love, he feels this connection, and he denies it and he avoids it, and he tries to tell himself it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. And then over time, when he begins to trust what he knows, is when he can see it right in front of him. And then he can hold it and protect it, and he can like act accordingly and move forth and do things, and you know. But I'm telling you, it's steaming. It's just growing. It's really, this connection is the same connection. This is a soulmate. This is a twin. I hate saying twin flame, but it's his masculine, feminine. Remember when I channeled before, was it March? It might have been like April. It might have May, you know, a while ago. It was, I channeled this exact type of connection, but at the time, what was coming through to me was that there was a physical attraction, and the masculine just thought it was physical. And then when he started to like masturbate to you and get off, and it felt different. What's that? Why does it feel different? And that spark sort of started this thing. And then this King of Cups. I mean, this is someone who has not told you how they feel about you yet. And I feel like this is connected to that. This is like a rubber band, you know, connected to that time that I was channeling those readings. Was that Greatest Love Story of All Time? I don't think so. I think it was a different intimate reading with the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. But I have like a whole thing. Okay. But I'm feeling that, well, where before this masculine, it was like, whoa, what is this? It was still back here. And over time, I feel like it's not going away. It's not, I don't know how else to say it. But this is something intuitive that it's now coming to the forefront of his attention. Solar eclipse time. Solar. New beginnings. The light. The spotlight, if you will. Okay? Then this one. The Two of Cups. I mean, this is just such... This is an equal partnership. This is equal give and take. This is a partner who will never betray your trust. This is a partner who will always treat you fairly. Because they love you like they love themselves, and they love themselves like they love you. And I mean, it's like it is very, I feel like it's very highly evolved. It shows up as friendship a lot, because it's, for me, Aquarian moon, friendship is such a pure form of relationship. I want a best friend. This always is like a best friend feel to me. And in romantic relationship, like with the King and Queen of Cups, it's a best friend. You can do anything together. You can do everything together. You can build a log cabin together. You can go hiking together. You can be stranded on an island together. You can win awards together. You can go to parties together. I was going to say gala. But I mean, you can do anything. You can do mundane things, high level things, business things, creative things, work things, cooking things, classes. I mean, just take the whole realm of human experience, and you have a partner in crime. You have a partner there with you, able to witness your life, is what they're saying. Because like I said, they're connected. You're connected, but you're not attached. So someone here, you're both okay on your own. It's adding to your happiness. They're adding to your happiness. Both of you had to evolve from the lower King and Queen of Cups to the higher evolved King and Queen of Cups before this comes into union. That's what the World card is. That's what this is. This major cycle, the feminine has to lead, but it's like a new moon in a sign, like the new moon in Capricorn eclipse will start something in that area, in that sign, in that house. And then that corresponding full moon in Capricorn eclipse will end something that has to do connected with that beginning. That's why this is an egg. That's why she's in an egg. Something that was begun on an evolutionary scale is coming to the end. And when that ends, when that closes out, do you get to be together? Okay. Okay, if this really resonated with you, feel free to watch some of my previous videos. You're more than welcome to book a personal reading with me, but I think this is basically all of it here. It ends. This is all determined. If you want like the answer, if you want, the answer is this is waiting on the closing out of this cycle. So whenever one or both of you complete this karmic wrap up is when you get your 10 of Cups happiness. Whoa. So wherever you are on the journey, wherever you are on the path, hold on. Oh, it feels so good. Wherever you are on the path, you just have to send loving support through your connection to your counterpart so that they can heal this and close this out in their own good time, and then just enjoy each other, okay? Okay, to the AITs, some of you have gotten the workout with the links and the packets perfectly, and some of you are still having trouble, so I'm working on the solution to that still. And thank you for bearing with me during this Mercury retrograde technological issue. And look out, you're going to have another week to do the homework, so no worries about that. And if you want to go to theartegan.com/tarot, I have the calendar of freebies of where and when I put up the free monthlies, weeklies, and dailies. Okay, everyone? So take care now, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Bye.